Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Crochet and Chill. In these videos, what I really like to do is like a vlog type kind of thing where I do a week in my life, but I'm also crocheting, hence the name Crochet and Chill. The fun things that we did this week was I went to my doctor's appointment for my fractured right foot. I finally finished Assassin's Blade. A lot of stuff has happened and that super sucks. Wow. I'm reading Assassin's Blade in as the reading order that I'm reading it in after Air of Fire, so I'm reading this one fourth. And apparently reading Assassin's Blade 4th is apparently the most emotional, heartbreaking way to read it instead of reading it first. But I agree. Because I know so much already about the story. So I knew ahead of time what was going to happen. So all the stuff leading up to it is so heartbreaking. Wow. So if you like to kind of know everything ahead of time, then I would recommend you read Assassin's Blade 4th after Air of Fire. This is the Throne of Glass series, if you haven't noticed yet. But if you have read them, it's going to be a spoiler. If you don't want to know spoilers, just skip past this part. So for Assassin's Blade, it's Arabin that portrayed her, right? I mean, he stood outside her door and was saying all these things like, oh, we're going to go to Jane's house at midnight and get him, for Sam's revenge. We gotta avenge him. I'm like, okay, cool. Why are you doing it right outside her door? That seems a little sus, right? And then he goes in there, pets her hair, leaves, locks the door from the outside. I'm like, dude, you're so sketch. I didn't like you from the very beginning of Assassin's Blade. Especially if I found out that you were doing you were trying to get slaves because you need more money, I guess, the slave business, whatever. And then I don't know, just when she came home from the desert, he seemed so sketchy. He's like, I'm so sorry for hurting you, and I'm so sorry for doing this. I'm like, yeah, it's because you're an asshole. And you're sketchy, and I don't like you. Especially because you beat the shit out of her, and then you beat the shit out of Sam. I mean, I've never liked this guy from the beginning, but he keeps proving it more and more that he's just not a good guy. And that he's so sketchy, and he's always got this hidden agenda, and he's got this weird thing about Selena, how he always just needs to have her in his possession. Yeah, you saved her when she was 8 years old from the Avery. We get that, and she's grateful for it. Don't get me wrong, but you seem a little sketch because of it. It's like you feel like you have to own her, or that you do own her, and that she'll never leave you. Gross. Come on, dude. And then here's me crocheting the same project I've been crocheting for 2 weeks. And then we went to Dunkin' on the second day that it opened for their pumpkin spice stuff. But funny enough, they ran out of pumpkin on the first day. Even though I went in on the second day, they still didn't have any. I was like, this is insane. But I went in on the third day and I finally got my pumpkin Dunkin'. And I even got to bake those amazing pumpkin Pillsbury cookies. Halloween is cool. And that'll do it. That is episode 4 of Crochet and Chill. I hope you had a fun time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.